Welcome, welcome, welcome back to In the Black Budget. Hey there, budget besties. I'm Aisha, a single working mom of two wonderful little guys. I started In the Black Budget to get help with my finances in order to get them back on track after divorce and surviving abuse. I am a financial abuse survivor, and I would like to bring awareness to financial abuse and rebuilding afterwards. A company is said to be in the black if it is profitable. This channel is designed to help you take control of your finances in order to create a stable financial future and live in the black finally. Here at In the Black Budget, we break down complex financial concepts into easy to follow steps, simple like black and white. Okay, let's build our abundant mindset. We're going to go ahead and burn this little bit that we have left of this smudge to invite some prosperity and abundance into our space. Let's set our mind onto some higher frequencies in order to be able to attract what we are, which is positive energy. That's all we do here in the Black Budget, positive energy. All right. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week and happy spring. I am a spring baby. Hashtag tours. Hashtag who else? Right. And I am so excited the beginning of spring because that B-Day coming up. That B-Day coming up. That B-Day coming up. So we'll go ahead and get started with our affirmations before we start cash stuffing my second March paycheck. All right. I can handle massive success with grace. The more I give, the more I receive. I am tapped into the universal supply of money. I like that one. I'm tapped into, not outside, into. All right, guys. So I already ran to the bank, got my money out, brought it on home, got it set up nice and pretty for y'all. And also, I went ahead and did my In the Black Budget, getting my money together budget planner for this paycheck. Already went through and logged in my income, my cash envelopes, what I'm putting in my sinking funds, what bills I have already being debited from my account, and also how much I'm going to put into my savings. I did my cash planning sheet, which allowed me to complete my teller tip slip that I sent over to the bank. I took with me to the bank to get the cash out of each of my categories, the amount, and the denomination of bills that I needed and totaled out. So, as I mentioned last time, with the budget planner, I'm able to say what my outcome was for my prior paycheck when working on the current one. And as always, I'm always going to be transparent with you guys here in the Black Budget. That's the only way I can be accountable for my actions, and also to let you know, give yourself grace. It be happening. You'll be all right. There's always a chance to get better. With that, you already know what I'm about to say. My outcome, there are three options. Smiley face. Oh, you did good. You did good. I could have did better. And sad face. Your girl messed up. So, did I do a smiley face? I did wonderful. Did I do a sad face? I messed up. Not this time. But there's been many of those. But I did a meh with my last paycheck. So my goal is to make sure I have more smiley faces and meh than sad faces. So we go ahead and get started with stuffing for this paycheck. I hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm going to start with what? Because what we do, we pay ourselves first. So I'm going to start with my savings first. And Y'all, I'm up here about to start stuffing. I didn't even count my money yet to make sure my money wasn't funny. Because I love to laugh, but not about my money. That's one thing for sure. Two things for certain. All right. So we put this over here and let's count our cash for our second paycheck in November. November? Girl. March. I'm just all over the place. All right. So all together we are stuffing $16.70 today. Y'all, the weather has been crazy. I live in the North Midwest, girl, and who knows? Last week we had spring. This week we back to winter. So Mother Nature doing her thing. She doing her thing. But I'm gonna set this aside so we go ahead and stuff our envelope. So first, as I mentioned, pay ourselves first because we pimp our money. Our money don't pimp us. So let's start with our savings. Savings, we're doing $1,000 today. So we're going to do 10 100s. Ooh, I can't wait for my next video. I'm going to be able to give you an update on my savings goals so far. I told you I'll let you know percentage of how much I've been able to save in the first quarter. We are ending out the first quarter at the end of March. So my next video, cash stuffing video, I'll give you an update of how much I've been able to put away with cash stuffing. Had to count that again, make sure it was right. Because y'all know once I start running my mouth, everything going left and right. Okay, so we got 1,000 saved away there. Kids clothing, we already had some money put away for the boys' spring and summer clothes, or probably spring. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to move them into summer because they're growing so fast. So we're going to put 85 in there. So we're gonna do 150, 120, a 10, and a 5. So I believe I may wait until after my April paycheck, my first April paycheck, to go ahead and use this fund to go ahead and get them to close. Because like I said, our weather is changing like crazy. One day is spring, the next 4 days is winter. So there's no reason for me to rush into going to buy them some spring clothes right now. But I am going to keep it here when I am ready to do it. But I might wait until after my April paycheck to go ahead and do that. All right, holidays. We have Easter coming up. I'm going to be putting away 25 ones for this because I use this money to hide them in the Easter eggs for the Easter egg hunt for the grandkids. And my children love it. Like, they'll have $10. Think they're rich. They're rich. Remember how we used to be like that, y'all? We used to be like that. We used to think we had everything because we had $5 in our pocket. Not anymore. You got $5 in your pocket now. You like, yep, good old inflation. So let's do 25 ones. right. So we're gonna do 25 ones. I did go to the bank, and instead of doing dollars, I wanted to get like at least $10 of half dollars. And they didn't have any. They said in order for me to request coins, I have to call in advance and weeks in advance so they could put a special order in for when their money is delivered from the banks or whatever. I didn't know. I thought banks just kept all denominations. I didn't know you had to call ahead of time to request half dollars. Like that just sounds crazy to me. That's not gonna be in there long. Usually don't want to put more than like 15 bills in here, but we gonna stuff this 25 up in there. It's not gonna be in there long. So yeah, in order for me to get half dollars, I have to go to another branch, or I have to call and hope they could come in time for Easter in order to put them into the things. I just think the half dollars are so freaking cute when kids pull them out in the Easter egg hunt. So we're gonna do that. All right, so let's start over our cash envelopes. This is our everyday money that we have with us, that we spend every paycheck. So those were our sinking funds. So groceries, I increased my grocery budget to $325. Usually, guys, I don't spend any more than $250 on groceries, which has been working out really well for us. But since Easter is coming up, I had to increase my budget to include some money for Easter dinner. So the 25 that I put in here was just for the Easter eggs, for the Easter egg hunt. I put money towards it. My brother's family put money towards it, and then my mother put money towards it. So we all compiled our money together. I think last year we had maybe $200 that we included in the Easter egg hunt for the grandkids. And I think this year we may be around 250 or so. So yeah, those kids make it out because we have a span of ages. We have toddlers and we have teenagers as grandchildren in our family. So we let the toddlers go first. And then after they've been out there for a certain amount of time, then the teenagers are able to go. And the teenagers know the stakes here. The toddlers are happy when they find the ones with candy. Teenagers are happy when they find the ones with money. So we're going to do 325 in our groceries, and that's just an increase from our normal 250 to include some items that I'm going to have for Easter dinner. Now, gas, thankfully, I'm only doing 30 here. Thankfully, I still have money left over on that card that I spoke about before that I found. Ugh, thank you, Jesus, that I found. And I've been riding on that for the last paycheck and a half. So I'm going to see how far I could go on this pay period as well. But I'm only putting $30 in here to take over once I deplete that card that I, you know, uh, received or I found. I don't even know where I got it from, but we been rolling. They hating cause I got a full tank of gas. Got a full tank of gas. Oh, nothing changes. Still goofy. All right, so we got $30 in gas, and then eating out. I'm going to put 55 here because I do anticipate going out, taking myself out. I think that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take myself out for breakfast, not lunch, not dinner. I'm going to do a breakfast. So we're going to do 55. 55 for eating out. And I'm gonna do breakfast, and then I may take the boys out to breakfast too, with me. They're cheap, you know. You take kid out to breakfast, you basically just paying for the juice because they really don't eat much, and breakfast is cheap too. So eating out 55, barbershop, you know, got to keep the boys looking nice. I'm gonna do 50 here, so they can stay lined up, stay fresh to death. My oldest did ask if he could stop getting his hair cut. He wanted to grow his hair out. Now, this is also a child who has a problem with just getting his little bald head brushed when he has a fade. You really think I want to fight you like I used to fight you when you were a baby to comb your hair out? Because he had some luxurious, thick, beautiful hair when he was a baby. But I couldn't wait to get that haircut, so I didn't have to deal with the fights that used to happen after bath time, trying to detangle and braid or cornrow, put ponytails in. I just couldn't. And now he's asking if he could grow his hair out again. No. I'm going to stick to a firm no until he is old enough to take care of his own hair. I'm not putting that unnecessary stress on myself. That ain't happening. So barbershop 50. Nails. As y'all can see, girl going through some changes through the nails. So my nail appointment is already confirmed. Oh wait, I'm doing 10. Wait, 5 more. 10. I'm doing $50 for my nails. Yeah, my nail appointment is already confirmed, y'all. I already got everything set up because I've been looking like this for a few days. But she didn't have any availability until then. So I'm gonna work with my little Bob the Builder until my appointment. All right, so 50 nails and then entertainment. I'm going to do 50 as well. And this is just money from mommy. Okay. This is mommy entertainment. I think this might be like a trip to a coffee shop or maybe even Barnes and Nobles just to sit around and get a little pastry or just to get out and about while the spring happens, or maybe to grab a smoothie and go to like a little garden and sit around and read my book, because that's another goal that I have had for 2024 is to start reading more. All right, so let's go through our cash, go through our binders and hopefully when I come back to do my next paycheck, my outcome will be over here, not meh, but we'll see. Let me go ahead and close this up. Okay, so let's go through our binder. Groceries, we're doing $3.25. Gas, $30. Eating out, $55. Barbershop, $50. Nails, $50. Entertainment, $50. So that's for our cash envelopes. Now let's look at our sinking funds for second paycheck of March. Savings, we're doing 1,000. Kids clothing, we added 85. Altogether, we have 250 in there for spring and summer clothes. And then the holidays, I have 25 ones for Easter egg hunt. That's gonna be so much fun. Like they're getting older, the toddlers are getting older, so they realize what comes of Easter as well, too. So there you have it. This is my second paycheck of March. I just want to let you guys know, give yourself grace. Consistency is key. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment with your budgeting tips. I would love to hear about what your plans are for Easter or what your plans are for the beginning of spring. And until next time, happy budgeting, y'all. And remember, believe you belong in the black. Bye.